And so when you come back, just get ready. When you see them lining up, that's going to be your cue. Come on back. Okay? Thank you for always putting me out in the hole.
Well, I'm so glad you got her to join us tonight.
You know what?
She seems so excited about it.
She's a giver. Her father and I, we go back a quarter of a century. He's a man that you want him when you on your side. When everything else falls, he'll be right there with you. He's worked for me for many years and in several times. And every time that he comes to me, it's a blessing.
You know, Andy, this is a good turnout tonight. It looks like it's bigger than it was last year as far as crowd participation. I mean, you got folks lined up and down Laurel Street tonight.
Well, I would dare say it's bigger than big. I would say it's humongous compared to last year. I don't know what the word to use. We got excitement up and down the sidewalks. We got young children playing, and also listen to mom and dad, because you know Santa Claus ain't too far coming.
This parade was almost a year in the making. Compared, you know, that's a lot of time compared to what we had last year. Last year, we put this parade together in 6 weeks.
We did. I look back on it. How did we do that?
I don't even know. It's a blur right now. I can't remember how we done any of it. I know it was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of sleepless nights, long hours.
It was.
But to see the enjoyment on the children's faces, to see the appreciation from Miss Pauline and the Navigators to have this parade, made it all worth it.
Wow. Well, you know, there's something that we talk about the children and you know, Santa's coming and so forth and so on with being naughty or nice. I hope I'm nice. Lord, you know, they might have to grade me on a curve. I want to speak of the children and what can happen tonight for the ones who want to participate. In our Springfield Lodge 440, as most everybody knows, this is right up the street. We want to invite you, as Santa will be at the lodge right after the parade. He'll be taking pictures, and during that time, he's also, as he's there, the parents can come and raffle and put their name on. We're gonna have five children to win through a raffle of bicycles. So if they will come to the Springfield Lodge 440, then we'll be just fine to be able to fill out their names, put their names in a raffle, and we will pick 5 children, and those 5 children will have bikes delivered to them by our brothers in our lodge.
And Andy, that tradition's been going on for some time now. How long have y'all been doing that at the lodge?
Well, I don't know the many years that it's been.
He makes it. He makes sure he makes it here, doesn't he?
He makes sure he makes it here. You know, that's amazing that our little Springfield, Georgia,
one of his favorite places.
One of his favorite places, and it's just amazing. Just amazing that that continues to happen.
And what does that money that y'all raise and those toys that you have, what do they go towards?
Well, we have many fundraisers that we do. I know we're going to have the Troopman House here shortly, and all through the year, you know, a Mason is designed. He has to do one thing. He has to impact his own community, make himself and other people just like him better men. And we are here to help the orphans. We're here to help the widows. You know, that's our calling.
Andy, we are so glad at Effingham Talks to have the Masons and the Shriners as community partners. We are really proud of that. But speaking of community partners, this year, not only did we have a parade, but we actually had a holiday celebration. But in order to do that, we had to get some help from some of our community partners. Some of those community partners I would just like to take a minute and thank, and that would be Moncrief Square for letting us broadcast live the second year in a row from their location. Not only that, Ashley went above and beyond this year. She had gingerbread decorating, she had Christmas trivia, she had an ugly sweater contest, she had some other activities for the kids. And then Central Bakery and Cafe came in and was serving some delicious food out here. Girls behind the bar serving some drinks. Got plenty of hot chocolate in there with a hot chocolate station. And then we move on to our Old Town Barber Girls. Those girls
they are on fire
worked night and day on this parade.
Absolutely.
They came up with the Old Town Christmas Village this year to enhance the celebration.
And I just wonder how many of the participants was in that one little parking spot.
I don't know, but when I went over there, it was packed. People were buying. People were appreciating that village. But not only did they do that, but they came up with having a schedule for choirs that performed for the audience today before the parade. And what some amazing performances those choirs had.
Kimball, I hadn't spoke to Kimball. I can only Kimball Gaines with his church.
Yes, Greater Life.
Greater Life. I can only imagine the treat that we got today from him. Tell us some of the other ones that participated.
We had the Effingham County Middle School Choir, which was absolutely phenomenal. We had Elam Baptist, just outside of Guyton, that was wonderful. We were very, very appreciative to have everybody that performed in this.
And you know
choir.
what? When we can come together as a body, and recognize the reason for the season, and we got somebody running home. Okay.
Is that the Amazon 5K?
That's the Amazon 5K, I reckon.
He's still out delivering packages on foot today.
How about that?
Man, I didn't know we were going to have a race.
Fired up there for a minute.
Yeah.
I will say though that we're so blessed to live in a nation where we know the reason for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to get back to the community partners because I still have some that I haven't talked about, and that is Tim Harley with Harley Inc.
Oh, wow. What an amazing man.
Harley
and his daughters.
Yeah. I mean, it's just full family participation. Whatever you need, they were making it happen. Tim Harley has helped us in multiple facets. Today, he was outside. They were doing stocking decorating. And also, he's got the soon-to-be world-famous Tim's Weenie Wagon.
I know.
Serving
I
up
see
them
that
hot
weenie
dogs
wagon.
and hamburgers.
Yes.
And that smell was going up and down Laurel Street.
And I believe he's also given away, he's given back everything that they're collecting on the sale of their hot dogs to a needy family.
You are correct. There was a young man named Hunter that was going to have a surgery in Jacksonville in January, and Tim found out about it, and Tim went down to another retailer, Loaded on Laurel, who was doing a fundraiser, and he donated all of his proceeds today he made off of hamburgers and hot dogs to this cause.
And he instantly did that. And remember, just a few minutes before he made that decision, he also was the Grinch there at the nursing home.
Yes.
I got to go ahead and say who the Grinch was there at the nursing home.
And how about that visit to the nursing home? They're always happy to see us every Christmas we go up there.
They are happy to see us.
And we hope you guys are watching right now on the YouTube channel out there. We enjoyed our visit with y'all as well.
Okay, we overloaded. John, the Honda generator's at the shop. go. Contact. We got something. Hey,
We're
we
back
back
on air.
on. We don't have our light yet, but all right.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Well,
Are
we
we
gonna
back
do a
on?
round 2 then. I think we can do improve. We can be improving now. All right, Mr.
Good.
Eric, the red light's on, so we're able to get going.
We're good.
We're good. Okay.
Just some technical difficulties there, but we're back now.
Let's talk about Tim Harley and those hot dogs.
Man, he can cook some hot dogs and hamburgers, can
He
he?
can, and he's giving it all away. And you was mentioning about the family.
Giving it all away. That's what he does.
That's
Tim
what he
Harley.
does.
And we appreciate and enjoy having him on the Christmas committee this year.
I'm curious to know if Jimmy McDuffie over there knows where the parade's at. You know, he's got. Let's get Jimmy down here and ask him. Hey, brother Jimmy, come down. Can you tell us where they at with your deputies?
There we go. They're not
Where
far away.
Where they at, Jimmy?
They are not far away now.
We're getting
We're getting there.
official GPS from the head man of Effingham County and our law enforcement. He's second to Santa Claus. He knows everything except where Santa Claus is at. He gets second to that.
But Andy, how about those cookies Megan had over there at the Old Town Barbers today? Not only
wow.
cookies, the brownies, the breads. I mean, just phenomenal, wasn't it?
Well, you know what? Everything they do right on.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
they really they have came to our community less than a year ago. Yes, sir. They on their way out to Stillwell. All right.
Halfway.
All right,
So
we
they
got
should
it
be here
official
momentarily.
from our Sheriff Jimmy McDuffie that they are halfway up the Stillwell Road, headed back into Springfield. So they're going to be here pretty soon.
Hey, we got Frank Norris joining us. Frank?
So I got a small announcement. Springfield Lodge is now announcing that they were going to raffle off 3 bikes.
We got 5.
We got 5 now.
That's
5
awesome.
bikes
How
will be
about
announced.
that?
Hey,
Thank
go
you,
ahead
Frank.
and elaborate that one more time, Frank. How they can get it, how it's going to work, the Santa Claus. And
So
everything.
after the parade, Santa Springfield will be at Springfield Lodge. We got Santa Claus there. We got the Rainbow Girls. We got cookies and all for you to come purchase. At the end of after you see Santa Claus, we're going to take your name down. We're going to draw a raffle. The Worship Master will raffle it off tonight. And 5 lucky kids are going to have a bicycle tonight. Springfield Lodge. See y'all there.
How about that?
How about
5
that?
happy kids going home with bikes tonight.
Man, that's just awesome.
And the
That's
only
awesome.
way that you can go home with that bike is to be there and enter.
You gotta be there and in it, and it's the best of both worlds. I mean, you get free hot chocolate.
Free hot chocolate. You get to meet Santa.
You're getting to meet Santa. That's I hope he stays for
and
me
then you
because
go
I
home
got
with a bike too.
Yeah.
After a phenomenal parade,
After a
it doesn't
phenomenal
get no better than that.
It
people.
doesn't get much better than that, and I hope he hangs out because I got to talk to him. I've been getting a conflicting report, Tommy, that I ain't been as good as I thought I'd been this year. I sure do hope it's going to turn out okay.
Your performance is a little down from last year, huh?
My performance is down from last year. I don't know what we're going to do about it.
Well, only you and him can work that out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the last stretch, as they say, you know. So Santa, if you're listening, grade me on a curve. All things gonna work out okay.
So Andy, you know, you and I got to ride through the town today. We put out a post a couple of weeks ago, and we just tried it as an experiment just to see how it would work. And we had a certain amount of slots open that we would come visit retailers in Springfield that day. And we filled those slots up in 30 minutes.
And everybody was welcoming and helping.
Very appreciative we came.
Very appreciative that we came. There's a lot of work behind the scenes for every one of our mercantiles up and down downtown Springfield.
We really felt blessed when and overwhelmed when we looked back at the thread, and in 30 minutes we had those slots
It was
filled.
amazing. And one thing about each and every one of them, as a master mason, we have gone to just about every one of them, asked them for help and what we do it for. and they just jump on board. It's both feet. Every time it's both feet, and we appreciate the mercantiles there in our Springfield.
We appreciate the support for Effingham Talks that our community partners give us everywhere, but especially to the city of Springfield, who gave us our first opportunity to host our first ever Navigator Parade and actually brought us back again this year.
And you know what?
Due to the success of the first year.
And Springfield really came to bat for us. You know, they took a risk. Within 6 weeks, we created the Navigator Parade here in Springfield, the first ever nighttime Christmas parade.
And guess what? We didn't know a thing about putting a parade together.
Lord, we sure didn't.
But we learned fast, didn't we?
Well, I was lost as a billy goat in high weeds myself. I mean, you know, what are we going to do here? But I do remember they gave us the back strip right there. I think to get our feet wet. We were on the back of Monteith Square.
We were.
And it was a little bit darker, but man, everybody was excited. And now
It was
we on the
such
main
a fun
street.
time.
And just amazing.
And
You know, I see Frank over here, your partner.
yes, and I want to touch on something with Frank. Frank wears many hats, and he wears those hats well. Frank took on a project this year that had never been done in this area, and it was the Miss A. Lee pageant. But knowing Frank and his association with Effingham Talks, we both think the same way. You can't just go out and just do a pageant. You have to do something more. Frank created this pageant and then created a special inclusion division. And
That young
it
lady is here
was
tonight, right?
phenomenal. We have several of those ladies that were in that Miss Lady pageant, and it was just incredible to see something like that, and to know somebody that had something to do with that is just amazing.
Frank is most humble. He never wants to be in the spotlight.
No,
you got to prime.
he's-
You got to prime into the
He is our
spotlight.
guy behind the scene. He is our tech guy. He is the guy that is
It won't work without him.
doing the work behind the scenes.
But you know what? Hey, let me see if I can find him. Frank, here he is right here. Let's let him talk just briefly of how that happened with including there in the Ailey Shrine pageant. We know you don't like being in the spotlight, but tell us a little bit about the Ailey Shrine pageant.
So the Ailey Shrine pageant was last Saturday, December 13th. It was the first, one of the largest, if not the largest, pageant that had inclusion, which was special needs children. There was 19 children in there, and we wound up crowning our very first ever Miss A. Lee. She's in the parade tonight. There's a couple other ladies that won that day that are in the parade tonight, and also a lot of those ladies that were in the special needs category, they're also in the parade tonight. So they're all winners.
Wow.
So it was a big hit, and a lot of girls were happy, a lot of parents were happy. It touched a lot of hearts, it touched the community, and just one little way of changing the world, one small piece at a time.
Now, we talk about inclusion. It all comes full circle back around to the Navigator Parade here tonight.
That's right.
And Frank, I just want to say something. You know, as a partner, I already knew this about you, but now everybody else gets to see. Frank is about helping the community. He's always about inclusion, seeing how we can constantly evolve to include everybody.
That's right.
It's just amazing.
But I couldn't do it without you two
like
guys. You guys are awesome. What y'all did today, where y'all went to the assisted living homes and went to all the businesses and went and seen the child loaded at Lord today. It's all in our heart. It ain't just me. It's all of us. So kudos to both of y'all too.
Thank you.
Well, the nursing homes, we didn't remember, those are the people who paved the way for us.
That's right. That's right.
And one day the baton, the pendulum will swing, and
pendulum will swing. That's right.
And we will be there if it's the Lord's will.
That's right.
And we have to remember the ones who paved the way for us.
That's right. That's right.
And, I thought I heard a siren a
We
while
did. They're
ago.
getting close. They're getting
They're
close.
getting
They're getting close.
All right, I'm going to ask one more report by Jimmy McDuffie.
Okay.
Sheriff McDuffie, where are we at now? Where are we at, Brother Jimmy? Where are we at on location? Okay, y'all out there on the podium.
The parade is on the way.
The parade is on the way.
We are being led
Sheriff
by
McDuffie has got everything. He's got the blue lighter going. Y'all better watch out. That's all I gotta say.
we are being led by Springfield's finest coming in.
The Springfield finest and all of that's hats off to the servicemen here in our country, and also the ones who are serving right here, from the firemen to the police officer and all this. I mean,
how about the fine officer we met today? We just we pulled up in the parking lot. He was there. We had that conversation with him, and he was just wonderful. You know,
I tell you, Springfield, Mr. John, you know, he kind of had us from hello.
Yeah,
he really did. I mean, he really made my day. Mr. Woodcock, I'm gonna have to call in to him and say, you know what, he's picked some good police officers for the Springfield Police Department.
and you know something, when I'm out and about, and I see our deputies out there. We have some fantastic deputies. I think, you know, and that's part of the reason why people want to move to Effingham County is because we're a safe county.
Yeah.
Thanks to our sheriff and sheriff's department, sheriff's office.
Well, and
sheriff's office.
They do a lot behind the scenes, even to help just common people. Without it's not about putting the blue light on and making a car pull over. They are doing things behind the scenes that is amazing
every day that you just don't know about, and we can't thank them enough for what they do.
Oh, I'm telling you. Well, it looks like I can see the blue light now, and here just a tad bit.
So you know, we had our annual traditional breakfast, you should say, at Southern Cafe today. And how about that, man? Did you get the fat-free plate?
I did. You know, Brother Mydell, Tracy's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about a guy that does things behind the scenes.
And that's another guy that wears a lot of hats.
He wears a lot of hats. Mr. Tracy Mydell, he's a real deal. I mean, he employs, you know, he's not afraid to employ young people. Did you see the young people who work for him?
Absolutely.
I mean, they kind of gravitate to that guy.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, everything's fat free, no charge of fat. I went back for seconds for confirmational purposes.
And you confirmed it wasn't fat?
I confirmed it was good. I don't know about the fat free on the second. I don't know about it. But Tracy, he does a good job. And so we
he does a phenomenal job.
We are looking forward to more and more times there in his restaurant.
Absolutely. I've never had a bad meal in that restaurant.
No, man. And you know what? And it's small.
It
It's
is.
Like Dynamite
It
comes in
is.
small packages. You know, it's the hole-in-the-wall restaurants that outsmoke the big ones. You just can't do that.
You know, speaking of Tracy and speaking of Southern Cafe, we had the opportunity to attend a men's health breakfast at the hospital back in June, and we were pretty excited about that, to learn about the about men's health. And we sat there, we had this big old breakfast from Southern Cafe, which is just the most delicious food in the world. And then as soon as we got done, they told us, hey, if you want to get your blood pressure checked, you can do that in the back room.
They kind of set us up on that one. I mean, we had bacon,
sausage, grits.
The cafe gave us sausage, bacon, the grits.
The most delicious food you can't stop eating.
And then they want to check our blood pressure. I think mine went off the Richter scale because I did go back.
Yeah,
for
mine
seconds.
wasn't. I couldn't do mine either. I refused to. But hey, Andy, it looks like the parade's close by now.
Yeah, we getting we got some elves right there. Well,
you mean you think Santa actually sent the elves down here to lead the parade? You think it's possible?
I see a couple of them right over there.
Yeah.
They look like they're doing something.
Yeah.
I'm hearing sound like a band coming. It sounds. I hear some drums. And,
you know, I think this is the most lit up I've ever seen Springfield tonight.
well,
I mean, we have lit Laurel Street up tonight. I love these. Look at the children out there. They're excited. They've got their bags in hand. They're ready to see the lights coming down the road.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not just the children, it's the adults too that get excited about it.
You know, the cold weather just brings in the just brings in.
And speaking of cold weather, we actually had the perfect weather for tonight. I think it's in mid 40s, no rain, thank goodness. And it just the perfect night for a lighted Christmas parade here in Springfield, Georgia.
Well, here they coming. I can see them. Frank's over there. He looks like he's got his.
Yep, Frank's gonna help us out tonight. He's gonna stop them in front of the judges, so the judges will have a minute to judge each float.
I'll tell you what, Miss Autumn. I want to where Miss Autumn's at. I think we'll be needing her right here momentarily.
Miss Autumn better be ready.
She's better get ready. They are coming.
Them pieces are coming to go up on that board and complete that puzzle.
Oh, are you gonna be able to reach the top? Okay, awesome. By the way, did you get you some hot chocolate? You okay? It looks like Dad's got some hot chocolate.
Make sure you go to the Paddles trailer. They are having complimentary hot chocolate tonight before Santa. During Santa, too. So while you're waiting in line, enjoy some hot chocolate. And we want to thank Paddles for doing that. Paddles has done that for the second year in a row. That's another community partner. We really
Kirkland
appreciate.
And his wife are amazing people,
aren't they?
They
They are community people.
The Kirklands has been here forever.
Whatever you need, they're there.
They are here, and they don't toot their horn.
Now I want to talk to you, Andy, about.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Aren't you? You know.
Autumn, are you excited? All right, she's excited too.
So here we are.
Well, Autumn, come on and get in the spotlight, girl.
Who we got first coming down here?
Wave to the crowd. All right, she's gonna coordinate
The
it.
city of Springfield leading the way.
Is that
Have her tonight.
bigger than life?
What an honor.
Man,
and her
she's-
smile lights up a room.
It does.
And
Hey, Ivory, hey, girl.
of course, this year, Andy, we have the Effingham County Rebel Regiment joining us for the first time.
I know. Under the direction of Will.
Will Alford.
I mean, he's.
And we want to thank Mr. Will Alford for that.
Thank you.
We want to thank Mr. Will Alford. We want to thank the regiment. We really want to thank these guys for doing this on the first day of winter break.
Hey, this is their second time.
They didn't have to do this, but they came
All
out.
right.